What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube video. It's Perrin, and I'm switching up from the blogs for a little bit because I think that there's something way more important out there, and that is, as you guys already know, coronavirus. There's a few tips that I think that you guys need to hear to prepare for this. Coronavirus is here, and it's very real. And right now it really feels like an I Am Legend or an apocalyptic movie, because we're talking about schools closing, events closing, people working from home, people not working at all. It's crazy. We're talking about quarantines right now. Even your top athletes have it. So your basketball players who you think are in the top shape and will never get something like this are getting this. So as a fitness guy, I feel like there are ways to keep yourself healthy to escape this pandemic, and these are the ways here. I'm gonna give you guys 10 quick tips on how to prevent coronavirus, I think. But be mindful, I'm not a doctor, I'm also not a dumbass, but I'm not a doctor. Just take these with a grain of salt, they'll be good.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Who the f is
Perrin?
Alright, first things first, I want to clarify, I'm not a doctor. These are just obvious ways to keep yourself away from sickness and to keep your health up, so that hopefully that you can prevent coronavirus. We don't know how to prevent it, but these are good ways to probably prevent it. So first things first, this shouldn't have to be said, but wash your hands. When you go to the bathroom, wash your hands. When you touch something, doorknob, whatever, wash your hands. Wash your body, wash your mouth, wash your face, wash your hair, wash all of it. Just don't be nasty. And also, when you have running water and some soap, use that. Nothing's better for you than that. Lather up for 20 seconds, rinse it off. I shouldn't have to teach anyone how to wash their hands, but obviously over the years we've noticed the guy who walks in the bathroom, pees, and just leaves. And also wants to touch everything, touches all the food, wants to drink off your drink. Don't let that guy be you, and don't let that guy touch your stuff. And also, when you're out in public, do like I do, and keep that thing on you, fam. Keep that thing. Sanitizer, little travel size, good for all occasions. Whenever in doubt, somebody just coughed around you, somebody just touched you, wanted to shake your hand and you weren't quick enough to remember, don't shake people's hands right now, use this. Just put it on, lather it up. I like to do one of these, let it air out, and then you're good. Smells great, feels clean. Stay clean. Don't be dirty. Wash your hands. Alright guys, tip number 2, wash your hands again. No, I'm just playing. But for real, stop wearing those masks. I'm not a doctor like I said before, but I do have a PhD in social media. And I've seen that people say that those masks don't do anything for you. They're not protecting you against the virus. Stop wearing them. You just look stupid. And I've seen that it increases your chances to get coronavirus. Don't take my word for it. Everybody on social media will tell you. But at the end of the day, do what you gotta do. You probably can't find any because they're sold out. Sorry, but at the end of the day, hey, it's your choice, it's your life. Wear the mask if you want. I don't know. I'm just a Twitter doctor. Step 3. When you're coughing, cover your mouth. There's nothing worse than that person who comes over to your desk, is all over there talking to you and everywhere. It's easy. One step. Put your hand over your mouth. Cough. Cup it. Cough. Keep your germs to yourself. Also, if you have to, you got some on your hands, you don't want to put it on your hands, this is better than nothing. The last thing I want for you to walk all happy over to my desk, my food's sitting right there, my drink is sitting right there, and all of a sudden you cough, and now I have your mouth particles and germs all in my water and food. Come on, man, it's common courtesy. Your parents taught you better. Don't just cough and not cover your mouth. That's step number 3. All these are pretty simple so far. See, I don't even need to be a doctor. It just makes sense, man. All right, tip number 4. This one's a little controversial to me because I don't have the answers, whether this is good or bad, but I'm a fitness fanatic. I'm training for a competition. I know a lot of other people are right now too, because show season is coming up. So a lot of people are on prep, a lot of people are doing this. Going to the gym. If you're gonna go to the gym, I believe that it's good. It is a great place to keep your immune system up, doing cardio, doing workouts. Make sure that you're well fed before, make sure you get your water in. That is important, make sure you get your water in. But also, when you get on machines or you do anything, wipe it down. Wipe it down. Use a spray bottle, wipe it down. And when you think you've wiped it enough, go back, wipe it down again. Then use it, and when you get off, don't be selfish. Wipe it down again. It's all about staying cleanly. And that's what we're trying to do here. That prevents the widespread of germs. Don't be that guy at the gym who goes there, who doesn't care. You sweat over everything. You might be a carrier. You might not be sick, but you might give it to someone else. So be mindful of people in the gym. Go there, get your health on for now. Hopefully they don't close it, but make sure that you wipe after yourself, before you get on and after yourself. Hygiene, everyone, hygiene. Tip número 5. Yeah, I know Spanish. Shout out to all my Spanish people, all my Spanish followers, Hispanics. Shout out to y'all the real ones. But this one is gonna be, if you feel remotely sick, stay at home. We don't need you in the office getting everyone else sick, man. We get that you work hard. We know that you're here. If you're on salary especially, or you got some PTO, you might have to use that, man, because I'm not trying to lose my PTO because you decided to be a hero and come into the office. Also, I'm not trying to lose my life because you decided to be sick and come in the office. Also, if you feel some type of way about your PTO policy, maybe discuss it with your boss. See if you can get some type of, some type of help, some type of benefit. Maybe, I don't know, some extra days, some pay, I don't know. Figure it out. But if you're like me and you're on salary and the other people are on salary, make sure you stay home. If you feel remotely sick, the big thing now is working from home. See if you can work from home. If your company has not implemented a policy to work from home, maybe you could be that hero. Be an innovator and tell them, let's work from home. I think we could do our jobs from home. This is how we could do it. Boom. We save the office here. The office is one of the biggest hotbeds of sicknesses. Anytime I went to a new job, within the first 2 weeks, I got seriously sick. People's kids bring it home from school. They then bring it into work. It's a never-ending cycle of sickness. It's a germ pool, just like schools are, man. Stay away from schools too if you can. Those are gross. I mean, kids are just nasty, but the kids are our future. So, tip number 6. You remember when you were a kid and you used to take those little Flintstone little vitamins, or the gummies? You had the gummy bears, vitamin C, vitamin D, all that good stuff for your immune system, multivitamins. Make sure you keep taking those. Best chance, keep your immune system high, so none of that corona BS can affect you. You don't need that in your life, fam. You got vitamins. And if it needs to be gummy bears, I'm not judging. Somebody else might be, but hey, you got your vitamins. So make sure you take your vitamins day in, day out. I take vitamin C, multivitamins, immune support. If you gotta take airborne, what's the other one? I don't remember the other one, but yeah, the one with the C. Crap. But yeah, emergency. Thank you, Maria, from the other room. She heard me. Make sure you take that. It's good for you. Stay healthy out here at all costs. At all costs. Tip number 7. Make sure you guys stock up on food and all the products that you might need in case you can't leave the house. Don't know if the quarantine will happen, or if that's just a rumor or whatnot, but just to be safe and to make sure that the produce and the food is still there, go to the store while you can. Get some frozen goods, some canned goods, some stuff that's gonna last, some bottled water. Make sure you guys get soap, detergent, Clorox wipes, toothpaste, all that stuff. Get that while it's still there. Hand sanitizer. Just remember, don't be a dick. You do not need the whole shelf. Other people need hand sanitizer too. You're not gonna be out here using the whole bottle of hand sanitizer, dude. Don't get the whole shelf. Save some for the next person. It's gonna become a real selfish world soon. You're gonna see all the food taken by one person. It's gonna be in their cart just like it's Christmas Day and it's the last toy. And it's gonna piss you off. But make sure that you jump ahead of that and that you go stock up on your stuff. But just be the guy who's generous, and remember that while you might want 50 of this product, somebody might just be wanting one. You walk in the store now, there's no toilet paper. Why? I don't understand why there's no toilet paper. Worst comes to worst, you got running water, you should be good. But hey, what do I know? I don't know. Install a bidet if you got one. But at the end of the day, make sure you guys go to the store and you stock up on your essentials. I need a producer, man. I don't know if that was 7, 8. Oh man, we're just gonna keep rolling. I don't know. I do this by myself. I have screams from the wall about what number it is, and I'm not sure she's right. We'll find out. Tip number 8. Make sure you guys get your money right. We are going into unknown times. They're canceling a lot of expos, they're canceling a lot of events. These are big money makers. If they're canceling things that make money, that's jobs and people who aren't getting paid, and also organizations that are used to making big money and have to sacrifice this money. That means that it's something serious, man. You know, in America that we're all about $1. We'll look past a lot of stuff for $1. So that's how you have to know that this is serious. This is a lot of people not making money. Sports, huge industry. Concerts, huge. Festivals, expos, that's where businesses go to make their money, and they're making the decision to forego this because of sickness. Schools, they're out. People aren't making money, right? So make sure that if you don't know if you're gonna keep working, or something, if this keeps going for any longer, it might affect you in some way. Make sure you get your money right, get your savings right. Don't spend unnecessarily Don't spend unnecessary amounts of money on things that you don't need right now. Focus on the things that you do need. If you need to put that money on stocking up on food, do that. But don't go and get the new shoes, don't go and get the new clothes right now. There'll be that in the future, but you gotta make sure that things are in line for you, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your other, whatever they go by, or your family. Make sure that everyone has the supplies they need to last for some time. Sometime if you have time off work that you're not getting paid, if you got bills coming up, I don't know if they're gonna still charge rent, but make sure that you got money ready to support yourself, just in case this goes a little longer than we expect. Hopefully it doesn't, but make sure that you can support yourself. Now on the other hand, if you have a little extra money, your savings has been looking nice because you've been saving up for some time, you might want to go look at the stock market right now. It's pretty far down in the dumps. My stocks made me want to shed a tear. But on the other side of things, it's the lowest that it's gonna hopefully be for a while. So you can buy in pretty low right now, and once we dig out of this, God willing, once we dig out of this, your money will go back up again right when the market gets right. So buy low, skyrocket. So if you have the money to do that, you probably want to look into that. Hey, but I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just not dumb. You guys should probably look into that. Tip number 9, and this one's on a serious note here. So make sure that you guys pray to whatever God you guys got, whatever his name is. If there's no name, if you don't believe, pray to whatever or say whatever you gotta say, and be mindful. Pray for me. I can follow these tips and I can still get it. You can follow any tips, read any research, any article, take every precaution, you can still get it. Also, be mindful of everyone else. So you might be safe, or it might not affect you. We keep thinking since we're young, it's not gonna affect us, but it easily still can. It easily can. We can be carriers and give it to our elders. So be mindful of the people older than you. So when you're tripping and traveling because fares are low and you think it's not gonna affect you, and then you come home and you see grandma and she's making you, some food, or, oh my God, I haven't seen you with the chickies, squeezing the cheeks and shit. She can get sick too. Be mindful of that when you're around people, with poor immune systems who are up there in age. Don't be selfish. Also, you can still get it. Flu is not a fun time. You can still get a flu. Be mindful of that. So while you're thinking it can't be me, Make sure. Pray for everyone else, pray for yourself, and we're gonna get through this. We strong, you strong, we strong. Let's get through this. Finally, tip 10. Tip 10 is to at all times stay positive. There's a positive spin on a lot of this stuff, right? One, if you get to keep your job, you probably get to work from home. You get to work from home. You don't have to get up every day going to work. You get to stay home, chill, maybe get some work done at lunch, turn on TV, be mindful. Don't just be that guy who's working from home and not doing work. But you get to work from home. Stay positive. Be happy. Stop always thinking about, oh my God, like what if we all die? No, that's not good for anybody, man. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. We can't control everything. We can barely control half this stuff. But just stay positive the whole time. If you get down and you're like, man, we've been trapped in this house, we can't go anywhere, everything's shut down, we can't go to St. Patty's Day parade, just be positive and remember, hey, I'm in the house saving money. I'm also in the house, I get to catch up on all the TV shows I didn't get to watch. I get to watch all the music I couldn't do. You remember I said I was gonna build that shelf? I'm gonna go build that shelf now because we had the supplies. We just been putting it off for too long. Also, we were gonna clean that room. Go clean that room. Get the stuff done in the house that you've been meaning to. This is that time. Also, if you've just been meaning to chill, you've been running, racing too long, this is your time. You need to start that business. You need to get that stuff going. You can communicate with your people online because they're probably home too. Get your logos in, get your shirt orders, get everything ready for execution. So when business is back up and running, you hit it and you're after them. So remember, there's a bright side to everything, and throughout this whole thing, no matter how bad it gets, stay positive. Stay positive at all times. And alright, I know I said 10 tips, but I'm super bad at, counting in my head. Thought I only had 10, but I'm gonna throw an extra bonus tip in there. Make sure that you stock up on all the movies that you want, video games that you want, all the Netflix TV shows, you put those in a list, Hulu, whatever, there's so many streaming services. You've been meaning to watch it, your friend told you about it, make sure you stock up on those. Because if you gotta stay inside for some time, boom, binging left, binging right, binging on Hulu, binging on Netflix, binging on movies from the Redbox. You might get charged a little extra for that because you can't take it back probably because you gotta go outside and you gotta touch stuff, remember, germs. But yeah, make sure you stock up on that and you get the things you wanna do inside. You want that puzzle, that board game, make sure you go to the store and get that too. Get your books while you're out there. You've been meaning to start reading lately. I remember you said that. That was in your New Year's resolution. You do that. Just better yourself while you got this time. If you wanted to learn something, get the materials to learn that. Stock up. Make sure that you won't be bored if you gotta be stuck at home. I hate to stay with this quarantine thing, but just if that has to happen, make sure you're ready. Also, stock up on your supplements if you need. Stock up on some weightlifting stuff for inside your house. So just in case you can't go to the gym, you got your bands, you got your dumbbells, you can do push-ups, do triceps on a chair, maybe a little pull-up bar for the crib, exercise bike. Who knows? Deck it out. Get ready. We don't know what's happening, but you can stay fit, you can stay active, you can stay productive. You could be all of that. So don't let this stop you from doing the things that you want to do. Keep striving. I know coronavirus is putting a damper on everything. We don't have sports, no festivals, no parades, no nothing. Like even live TV is like taking a crash. I turned on ESPN today and all they're doing is talking about the NCAA tournament and how devastating it is. And yeah, that's devastating, but there's more to life. Once we get past this, we come out stronger. And just remember, at the end of this, don't take life for granted. If by chance that you get to this point and you're like, man, what if we're locked inside forever? What if we do die? Just remember, do all the things that you want to do so when that time comes, you're not regretting anything. And when this passes by, you remember that thing that you said before all of this happened. You wanted to start traveling more. You wanted to do this. You wanted to learn this. Remember after this that you wanted to do that and keep doing that. Keep that in your head because life is short no matter what, regardless. But at the end of the day, make sure if you guys feel sick that you call your doctor, maybe go into the doctors. I don't know about that because people are going in for and it's not a real cough, but you know, or at the sign of like my finger swollen, you know, I might have coronavirus. Be mindful, because what's gonna happen is these hospitals are gonna fill up real fast. And a lot of people are gonna be having to be treated for this. If you feel like this is a serious case, you know, make sure you take yourself in, or you self-quarantine yourself and you call your doctor. But at the end of the day, don't just go in for, you know, Jane ate something so she's throwing up. Pay attention to all of that. But at the end of the day, praying for everyone. Stay positive. Thank you for watching this video. We'll get back to the regular vlog content later. I have some videos recorded, but I just wanted to get this out because I feel like this is more important. And blessings, bro. Thank you guys for watching this. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to mention, again, I'm not a doctor. I just play one on Twitter and in my previous YouTube video. You should probably check that out. But at the end of the day, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, like this video, and follow me on social medias at that00kid, Twitter and Instagram. 1, I post dope pictures. 2, I'm funny on Twitter. I'm Twitter funny, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of dad joke funny, but I get it in. Make sure you guys give me a retweet on a funny post. And also, in the comment section below, I have a question. If the government said, if you become a coronavirus subject and they can inject the virus into you and they can work on you and try to find the cure, all just to pay off your student loans, would you do it? Comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you would do it or not and your reasoning behind it. Alright, thank you guys for watching again. Peace out.